Okay, so I'll show you my excursion here. It's 2000 limited. Really nasty because I drove the crap out of this thing, and then when the transmission went out, it has been parked right there beside my building. So it's been sitting under the trees, and it needs a good cleaning. But anyways, I'll show you what I was talking about on the top here. A little bit of paint chipped off the top. This was that fender I was telling you about where it's got a few dings in it. Yeah, and then the door jams, for whatever reason. This one isn't so bad, but yeah, there you can see in the door jams the paint has flaked off. There's a second row of seats. Of course, Sweet Pea, anytime I crank it up, she wants to go for a ride. It's got third row in it. Come on, Pea. Good girl. It's got the third row in it. I think the front's about the same way. No, I don't see no. No, you gotta stay. No paint flaking in this door jam. Seats are pretty nice for a 20-year-old truck. It's got just a little bit of cracking in it. Nothing where it's, you know, ripped or anything. No, not perfect, but for 20-year-old leather, I don't think it's that bad. Truck has 289 on the odometer. I have custom tunes on the Hydra here. I'll show you that a little bit later. Like I said, the truck is nasty. Carpet's not stained, it's just I drove it and it needs to be cleaned. Like everything I own. It's got a dent back behind that panel there. I'm not sure. Obviously it was before I bought it, but not sure what would cause that. Other little weird thing. Looks like something got hot right here. I've got a tail light for it that I picked up. Believe it or not, these tail lights are the same as Ford vans. But I do have a tail light for it. I've got inside here, I've got a set of new 6.0 headlights that I never put in it. I've got a pair of them. I've got 5-inch exhaust, 4-inch down pipe goes to a 5-inch. No muffler. I'll crank it up for you. Yeah, some more paint chipping out of the door jams, which seems to be common for the Fords for some reason. The seat folds up too, just like the other side, and gives you access to the third row. And one last dent. There's a little dent there by the door handle. It's got 6.4 mirrors on it. Like I said, this thing definitely needs to be cleaned. I drove it, but I'll show you, in my opinion, the fun part of this truck is engine. And the last wonky thing about it, I guess, little complaint, is the hood cable is broke. So I've got it hidden up under here where I pull it out and then just pull it with my pliers. Like I said, you can see it's been sitting, like I said, for 3 months since the transmission went out. Just been low priority. I guess I've got other stuff that I can drive, and I have to spend my time on equipment that I depend on, so it was going to sit till this winter, but I will certainly jump on if need be. Intercooler pipes, the insulation has been stripped because I'm kind of a nut and I like to hear the whistle, so it's got an aftermarket filter on it with no insulation to quiet down the whistle on the intercooler pipes. You can see here it's got the regulated fuel return, no fuel bowl in it. The filters are up underneath the truck. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got the non-gated van turbo on it, and you can see the big downpipe behind it. But yeah, so that really cleans it up and gives you a lot of access when you get rid of that fuel bowl. Gets rid of potential leaks and just runs a little better. It doesn't deadhead. It actually runs back through the cylinder head to that pressure regulator and up underneath the truck. Just with me. Move. There is the fuel filters. That mount actually came off of an international truck, DT466, that I fastened to the frame rails. It's running the stock electric lift pump. Nah, you gotta stay. But let's see, I will crank it up for you. After it's been sitting, it takes a second for it to crank it up when it's been sitting like that. I got it in 4 lows, so that way it's easy on the transmission to move it. But I was going to show you the tuner here. It's in position 4. They're Brian Jellick tunes. My 5th tune is actually a Tony Wildman tune, but I have a lope idle. It'll go into a little bit of a lope here in a second, but I've got a whisper idle and then some performance tunes. I've got a high idle as well if you need to jump a vehicle off. A higher idle. Oh, no, I lied. That was my high idle. I forget what tune 8 is. That might eventually go into a whisper tune. But yeah, there's my lope. Like I said, it sounds pretty cool. I like the B series myself, but my wife hates it. She says it's too loud. And that's how it normally sounds. Like I said, it's got the 180cc with 30% nozzle injectors. Runs pretty good. Like I said, probably stronger than your 12 valve for sure, but when you get into, let's say, tuned Duramax or tuned Cummins, it does. It feels like a slug after you step out of them. Something interesting though, just a little side note. There's my Cummins Chevy. It's a 78 crew cab. It's got the 12 valve Cummins like yours, old style pump, and a 6-speed Allison behind it. Kind of neat. And I'll pop the throttle just for and 5 is the hot tune. But oh yeah, pretty common is the overhead display doesn't work, but that's about all I can think to show you.